My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. Dr. B wants to remind you that after more than 30 years at high level in medicine, Dr. B genuinely loves you and Dr. B genuinely cares about you, and I swear to God, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you about the silent, invisible killer that might be in your body and that we call chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation, pay attention to this, is exactly like high blood pressure or diabetes or high cholesterol or high triglyceride. It is the silent, invisible killer. And this chronic inflammation must be taken seriously, because chronic inflammation can increase your risk of dementia, can increase your risk of heart failure, can increase your risk of heart attacks, can increase the rate at which you age. You age faster if you have chronic inflammation in your body than somebody like Dr. B, who is super healthy and who doesn't have chronic inflammation. In addition to that, chronic inflammation weakens your immune system. Your immune system has two functions: to fight infections and to fight cancers. So when you have chronic inflammation in your body, this chronic inflammation is going to decrease the efficiency of your immune system. Therefore, your immune system will no longer be able to fight infections and cancers as good as it does with Dr. B. My immune system is rock solid. My immune system is harder than steel because I don't have chronic inflammation. I sleep good. I exercise every day. I zip my mouth. I'm on the keto diet. I no longer eat junk food, right? No more sugar and all this nasty stuff, right? And I masturbate every night. I don't have sex anymore. I used to have sex when I used to date all the time these beautiful ladies. But as of 4 years ago, I got rid of all these troublemakers. So I don't have a girlfriend anymore. So most of the time I masturbate at night, right? Every night. Sometimes when I want to be physically with a woman, I just call an escort. Hello, different woman that I can have, Asian, Mexican, which is good with escort because you can choose different one every day. I mean, not every day, but every once in a while when I want to be physically with a woman, I call the escort. I give her $300 for an hour. I can choose a different one each time. Asian today, the next week I choose a Mexican. The other day I use a blonde. The other month I choose a brunette. It's hassle free. You do what you need to do, then you kick her out. You don't have to call her. You don't have to worry about her. You don't have to spend hours on the phone listening to her hassle, her headaches, and you don't have to invite her to restaurants and whining. I used to do all this with girlfriends. You don't have to send her money to her parents, blah, blah, blah. My God, I'm so happy I got rid of all these troublemakers. So if you do all this, you will not have chronic inflammation. You'll be just like Dr. B. So you will decrease your risk of dementia, of cancer, of infections. You will boost your immune system. You will decrease your risk of developing plaques in your arteries because chronic inflammations accelerates the formation of plaques, atherosclerosis, this nasty gooey that accumulates in your carotid arteries, gives you strokes, in your coronary arteries, gives you heart attacks, in your kidneys, gives you kidney failure. I mean, it's crazy. Everything that can be created by this chronic inflammation, the silent invisible killer in you. Make sure Make sure that you get rid of this chronic inflammation, but the step one is to detect it. Make sure that you have a chronic inflammation panel at least every 6 months. I do it every 6 months, and it's pristine like a baby. My blood tests, all of my blood tests, every parameters of my blood test are like a baby. My cholesterol, my triglyceride, my hemoglobin A1C, my fasting, every freaking stuff, my inflammatory panel that detects inflammation, everything like a baby newborn. It's crazy, and I'm 50 years young, right? So make sure you look for that. Ask your doctor, make sure that in the next blood test that your doctor is going to do, that you have these markers for chronic inflammation to detect it. It's a nasty stuff. Chronic inflammation is the slow killer. And another stuff, last but not least, if you are overweight and obese, any of these conditions, they are a very, very important cause of chronic inflammation. The simple fact of being overweight or obese makes you at way higher risk of having chronic inflammation in you, the silent, invisible killer. You cannot age gracefully if you have chronic inflammation. You cannot age gracefully if you are overweight or obese. It's just not going to happen. People who have chronic inflammations cannot age gracefully. People who have high blood pressure and not treated, people who have diabetes and not treated, people who have high cholesterol, high triglyceride and not treated, people who have all these medical conditions that are not taken seriously, they cannot age gracefully. They will die before they reach the age of 70, 75, 80. I've never seen in our beautiful cardiovascular clinic, I have never seen old people past their 80 that are healthy, right? And who are either overweight or obese or have high cholesterol. No. It just doesn't happen, right? If you want to age gracefully and go beyond 80 and still be healthy and be able to walk, not on a wheelchair or paralyzed because of a stroke or because of a heart attack or stuff, if you want to age gracefully and go beyond the age of 80 and still be able to bike, to run, to swim, to be happy, to have sex with your partner, right? You need to be like Dr. B. You need to be super lean. You need to exercise. You need to be healthy. You need to have no chronic inflammation. You need to not be overweight or obese. You need to not have high blood pressure, diabetes, blah, blah, blah. And everything is doable. It is easy to do. It costs $0. It's called lifestyle changes, and I posted videos about the lifestyle changes that I implemented myself in my life when I turned early 40s. Right now, Dr. B, October 2025, about 10 years ago, in my early 40s, I implemented lifestyle changes so that I can age gracefully and, God willing, die at the age of 100, healthy, in my sleep, in my bed, right? It's doable. So be very, very careful. Watch for this chronic inflammation. But remember, you don't have to be overweight or obese to have chronic inflammation. Many people who are not overweight or obese do have chronic inflammation, so it has to be detected by your blood test. I love you guys. Remember, there are some mandatory conditions for you to age gracefully and to go past 80 healthy. You can always go past 80, right? I see a lot of patients who are past 80, but unfortunately, they are in wheelchair because of heart attacks, because of previous strokes. They can't even walk, right? So what is the point of living past 80 if you are on a wheelchair? You like a little plant, right? They just feed you. Somebody has to clean your diaper, and somebody has to bathe you. You cannot cook for yourself. What is the point of life like that? where you are on a wheelchair and you are 100% dependent on caregivers to feed you, to put the spoon in your mouth, right? To wipe your butt after you poop, to change your diaper because you just peed, right? It is a disaster, right? I don't want to live like that. I'd rather die before. But I'm going to die at the age of 100, healthy, in my sleep, in my bed, and you can do it too if you follow Dr. B. Never forget that. There are some mandatory conditions if you want to pass the age of 80 healthy, still be able to eat yourself, poop yourself, and cleaning your butt yourself, cooking for yourself, walking, biking, playing with your dogs, with your kids, having sex with yourself or your wife or your husband, going to the gym, going traveling around, right? Without being dependent on other people. There are some mandatory conditions, and I said that many times: no high blood pressure, or at least controlled, right? No diabetes, no high cholesterol, no high triglycerides, no overweight, no obese, no nothing like that. Right? And of course, go to the gym, eat healthy, no more junk food. All these people who have all these conditions, they die before of cancers, heart attacks, stroke, and those who don't die, they are in a disaster condition. I love you guys. Dr. B graduated from medical school more than 30 years ago, and I promised that when I took my Hippocratic oath that I will treat and love every human being the same, regardless of your political affiliation, religion, color of your skin, gender, whether you claim to be a man or woman or anything in between, your sexual orientation. I swear to God, I don't give a cat. So I love you. And I promise I will never put my benefit above yours. Your benefit will be always above me. And I also promise that I will never BS you. I will always bring you the scientific truth, the scientific evidence that I have accumulated after more than 30 years of healthcare in my brain, and also from the National Library of Medicine, PubMed. This is the scientific evidence is here. If it's not here, then it's not there. Every scientific publication, the truth in medicine, surgery, biology, biochemistry, pharmacology, chemistry, everything is here. In all healthcare sciences is here. Dr. Bree brings it to you. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you so much for your messages of love, affection, passion, for your encouragement. Help me to grow this freaking channel so that I can reach more people, guys. I swear to God, I don't do it for the money, the fame, the glory. I make enough money at our beautiful cardiovascular clinic, and my patients love me more than a king. I am their king, and they love me. I swear to God. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for mankind. I'm here for the science. I'm here for humanity. I'm here for medicine. I open my channel to be a counterweight to all this medical disinformation and misinformation, all these lies, all this bullshit that I see everywhere on the internet, on every social media, every platform, right? I love you guys. Kopkun Mac, Kopkun Nak Krap, Sawadi Krap. Put your comments, your question, any katso you want to ask, put it down there. I promise I will get back to you. I love you guys. I really do. May God bless you and help you to stay healthy and successful, and also healthy thanks to Dr. B, God willing. I love you guys. I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.